Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Friday, September 13. Liam and Will bond, Carter and Steffi's tough decision. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, September 13, 2024 are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, and Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, to bond. Coming up on The Bold and the Beautiful. Meanwhile, Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, Eric Forrester, John McCook, and Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Massinswood, prepare to have a tough chat with Hope Logan, Annika Noel, about her plummeting fashion line. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Spencer's matchmaking. B&B spoilers for Friday, September 13 reveal that Will has been talking to Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, about reuniting. Will knows that Bill is still with Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park. Will also realizes that Katie is in a relationship with Carter. However, Will thinks that Bill and Katie belong together. B&B spoilers. Liam Spencer's bond. Will meets up with Liam and the brothers talk about the Bill situation. Will and Liam will find that they share similar feelings when it comes to Poppy and Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. While they think Poppy is nice and all, she is killer Luna's mother. So Liam will probably agree with Will that Katie is the best option for Bill. Who knows, maybe Liam might even help Will reunite Batai. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester Finnegan's bold move. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, September 13 reveal that Steffy will have just put Hope on one final notice. Steffy isn't playing games anymore. Steffy warned Hope to stay far away from John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. Later, Hope told Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, about the meeting with Steffy. Hope decided that she was going to target Finn again just to get back at Steffy. B&B spoilers. Friday, September 13, 2024. On Friday, September 13, fans can expect Carter, Eric, and Steffy to get ready for a tough meeting. This meeting will be with Hope regarding the fashion line. Since the fall preview from Soap Opera Digest already confirms Hope goes after a new man, her plan to target Finn clearly fails. That doesn't mean Hope will necessarily move on from Finn though. Hope might just use the new man as a distraction, or to convince Steffy she's moved on. So will Hope get to keep her fashion line at Forrester Creations? Steffy has been trying to get rid of Hope for the future for a while now. As Friday, September 13, rolls around on The Bold and the Beautiful, emotions run high and hearts are heavy. The spotlight is on two significant storylines that promise to shake up the lives of our beloved characters. Liam and Will sharing a much-needed bonding moment, while Carter and Steffy face an impossible decision that will change everything. Liam and Will's unexpected bond. Liam Spencer finds himself in an unexpected yet heartwarming situation on this fateful Friday. After a week of emotional roller coasters, he decides to spend some quality time with his half-brother, Will Spencer. The young boy has been dealing with the chaos surrounding his parents, Bill Spencer and Katie Logan, as their relationship faces new challenges. With the constant tension between them, Will has been caught in the crossfire. Liam, fresh from his own marital woes with Hope, recognizes that Will needs a stable male figure in his life, and for once, Bill is too distracted to fill that role. The two brothers head to the Spencer estate, where Liam hopes they can bond over a day of fishing at the lake. It's a small respite from the emotional storms swirling around them both. As they cast their lines into the calm water, Will hesitates before asking Liam a difficult question. Do you think Dad will ever be happy again? Liam pauses, taken aback by the depth of the question coming from a boy so young. He considers his response carefully. I think happiness is a choice, Will. It's something we all have to work for, and sometimes people make mistakes along the way. Your dad, he's made a lot of them. But that doesn't mean he doesn't care about you or that he won't figure things out. Will looks at Liam, wide-eyed, absorbing every word. The conversation between the two deepens, with Liam providing gentle guidance while opening up about his own struggles with Hope and Steffy. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Liam confesses how torn he's been between two women, something Will can surprisingly relate to after witnessing the ups and downs of his parents' relationship. The bond forming between them becomes a beautiful anchor in the episode, offering hope and light amid the darker storylines. For Liam, this time with Will is not just about being a big brother. It's about healing and finding a sense of purpose, beyond the romantic entanglements that have defined his life for so long. Carter and Steffy's agonizing decision, while Liam and Will share their tender moments by the lake. Back at Forrester Creations, Steffy Forrester and Carter Walton are faced with one of the toughest decisions they've ever had to make. After weeks of growing tension and conflicting emotions, Steffy's life has been thrown into disarray. With Finn's confession still reverberating through her heart, she's been leaning more and more on Carter, who has been her steadfast support through it all. But there's a cost to that closeness, one that neither of them anticipated. Feelings they didn't expect have started to emerge, complicating their professional and personal dynamics. Now, on Friday the 13th, Steffy and Carter are forced to confront the uncomfortable truth. Their connection, while purely emotional for now, is beginning to affect their work and cloud their judgment. As COO and a lead designer, they can't afford any distractions, especially with Forrester Creations navigating a turbulent time in the fashion world. In a closed-door meeting in Steffy's office, Carter finally breaks the silence. "We can't keep doing this, Steffy. We're too important to this company and to the people we care about to let whatever this is between us spiral out of control." Steffy looks down, her hands trembling as she grips the edge of her desk. She knows Carter is right, but the weight of the decision feels unbearable. "I know, but it's not that simple. Finn and I are barely holding on by a thread, and you've been my rock through all of it." Carter's face softens, and for a moment, he allows himself to feel the depth of his connection to her. But he knows that acting on those feelings, or even letting them linger, would be a mistake. "We've been through a lot together, Steffy, but we can't cross this line, not just for the company's sake, but for ourselves. We both know what happens when emotions start to blur into something more. We've seen it destroy lives." The tension between them is palpable. Both are hurting and both know what they must do, but the pull between them is undeniable. Steffy rises from her chair, standing in front of Carter. She looks him in the eyes, searching for answers, but finding only the harsh reality that there's no easy way forward. "So, what now?" she asks, her voice barely above a whisper. Carter takes a deep breath. "We focus on what we can control. We put the company first, and we stay friends but nothing more. We owe that to ourselves, to Finn, and to this business." Steffy nods, though her heart isn't fully convinced. As Carter turns to leave, she calls out to him one last time. "Thank you for everything." Carter gives her a small, sad smile. "Always, Steffy." As the door closes behind him, Steffy is left alone in her office, staring out at the Los Angeles skyline. She feels the weight of the decision they've just made, knowing it was the right one, but that doesn't make it any less painful. A day of healing and heartache, Friday, September 13, becomes a day marked by both healing and heartache. Liam and Will's newfound bond offers a glimmer of hope for the future, while Carter and Steffy's tough decision highlights the sacrifices necessary to keep their lives from falling apart. But as the day closes, there's a lingering sense that these choices, while right for now, are just the beginning of deeper emotional turmoil. The road ahead for everyone in the bold and the beautiful remains uncertain, and the consequences of these decisions will ripple through their lives for weeks to come. Only time will tell if these characters can find peace, or if the forces pulling them apart will prove too strong to resist.